Hey everyone, welcome back to Apocalypse Movies. Jake and Brian here, and we are here for a special trailer breakdown of Captain Marvel. We're going to be talking about the 10 most important Easter eggs that are hidden inside the trailer. We're going to be breaking it down one by one, diving a little bit into the mythology of it all, the background with the comics, just a tad bit. We're going to try and go quickly as well, and giving as much information as possible. So number 10 on our list is the Kree Shapeshifters. Now in the comics, one of their biggest powers and most important powers is the fact that they can shapeshift. And since the day that they were announced in this movie, we've theorized as far as who they can be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If one of the major players going on now is a shapeshifter, but they will play a major role in this trailer, and we see that, or in this movie, excuse me, and we see that in this trailer. Ben Mendelsohn's character Talos is a Skrull character who is one of the majority of the villains in this film. And I am very much looking forward to seeing him play this character and what he can do as far as shapeshifting and possibly who he could be in the future.
Yeah, I mean, she ain't punching a grandma for no reason.
That is one of the more important parts of the trailer, yes.
So, I mean, that's how the second trailer opened up. So it's definitely going to be something that you're kind of, I feel like, always going to be guessing, could that person potentially be a Skrull?
Is someone in the MCU currently a Skrull? We
Never
don't know.
At number 9, we have Korath. He is the villain from Guardians of the Galaxy that we see at the very beginning. Introduces himself to Star-Lord introduces himself to him. We see him in the background really quickly as one of the Star Force members. We don't really know much about his role in the movie. He might be just another member of Star Force. He might even be working for Ronan secretly that we don't even know. We do see Ronan in the trailer.
Yeah, their connection to Guardians of the Galaxy in the present day Marvel is pretty big, and it's a cool little Easter egg for fans that they're in this movie. It's almost their origin story in a way. Mm-hmm. Are they working together? Is this the start of their relationship? Is Ronan working with the Skrulls, then brings in Korath as a side mission? We don't know, but Captain Marvel will have those answers. At number 8 on our list is a shot from the trailer of a close-up of Brie Larson's Carol Danvers, and you see that she is bleeding blue blood. Now, there are two options, or two outcomes, I should say, for this possibility. One, she has had a blood transfusion to basically save her life, or just make her a super soldier in a way, for the Kree as they experiment on people from around the galaxy. The second option is that she is actually a hybrid human Kree, which has recently been changed in the comic books, and so her background could be taken from there. But it leaves an interesting question going forward as far as where her background is. We see teases of her flashbacks on Earth prior to the events of her becoming Captain Marvel, but is she in fact from the Kree homeland and then brought to Earth? We don't know.
Yeah, we even see that scene where she's bleeding from the nose and she has greenish blue blood. Yeah. So, I mean, is she more human than she is Kree? Vice versa? We won't know until we see. At number 7, we have Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, basically saying she's not going to fight the Kree in the Skrull War. She's kind of almost going rogue, looking out for herself and possibly Earth. I mean, we don't really see her saying that in the trailer, which means we don't know at what point is she talking about this during the movie,
Very true.
Which could be a game changer about when she's talking about it and who she's talking it to.
Yeah, in the first trailer, we hear Sam Jackson's Nick Fury say, "You are a rogue soldier." Mm-hmm. It could very well be the case, but she does say, "I'm not going to fight your war, I'm going to end it." Basically saying, I'm going to whoop everyone's ass, and then I'm defending Earth, and so she's picking her side. Now, however kind of form that may be, we don't know. Is she going to stay there forever? Obviously not, because we do not see her in the present-day Marvel stuff, and so it's going to be interesting to see how that all plays out. But after learning her past and learning who she is and maybe what the Kree have done to her, she officially chooses her side. She is no longer fighting for the Kree, but for Earth. At number 6 on our list is Jude Law as Yon-Rogg. Now, this has been a popular theory as of late. When his role was first announced, or his character, I should say, everyone thought he was playing Captain Marvel. Okay? Now, that may very well not be the case because recent rumors and a pop figure have shown that he could possibly be playing the famous villain from the Captain Marvel comics, Yon-Rogg, who is a Kree soldier commander who basically goes rogue and fights for himself. There have been multiple teases throughout the trailers pointing to this theory, saying, you don't know what you're talking about, you don't know what's going on, etc., etc. Certain shots at certain times, we don't possibly know because there hasn't been a confirmation, but all theories seem to be leading down that road.
Yeah, and I even believe at one point Ben Mendelsohn's character they were thinking that he was going to be this character that Jude Law potentially might be. So, I mean, it's kind of a cool twist if it is, because it was always pretty much assumed that he was going to be Mar-Vell, and you never know.
Number 5 on our list is the Supreme Intelligence. Now, if you don't know what the Supreme Intelligence is, don't worry. Neither did we before we saw this trailer. The Supreme Intelligence is the leader of the Kree race. Now, it is a supercomputer that lives on Hala, the Kree homeworld, and it is basically the leader of this race that stores and has the possibility of manipulating memories, which could factor into Carol Danvers' story. Did they find her on Earth? Did they manipulate her memories? Because we see that she's basically has amnesia. Mm-hmm. Did it give it to her? There's also a possibility or a theory out there that this supercomputer could be interested in a Kree hybrid, which could possibly lead to Carol Danvers. We know that, the blue blood, is she in fact a hybrid of Kree and human? Was it by scientific method, or was it by by being born? We don't know. The answer lies within the Supreme Intelligence, which also leads to our number 4 on our list, which is also a very interesting theory.
So at number 4, we have Annette Bening, who we actually don't know who she's playing. But the theory is she could be possibly a gender-swapped version of Mar-Vell. She could be Carol Danvers' mother, for all we know.
Which was what we all thought she was at the beginning.
Exactly. And now there's even the rumor that the Supreme Intelligence, she could be a physical manifestation of the Kree leader, essentially. And if you look closely in the trailer, she does have the Kree blue eyes that Jude Law's character seems to have. Not the blue skin, though. But again, we don't know who she's playing.
It's going to be interesting because all 3 of those outcomes have major impacts on Carol Danvers' story. One, if she is in fact Mar-Vell, that's a huge swap as far as the comics.
Big time.
2, if she's a physical manifestation of the Supreme Intelligence, it could just be interesting, like she plays in that realm. But if she is in fact Carol Danvers' mother, that means that Carol Danvers is in fact a Kree hybrid because she is on Hala.
Yeah, look for a complete mind mess with this movie. I wouldn't be surprised if the Supreme Intelligence turns out to be the real villain.
At number 3 on our list is the big bad Talos. Now, Talos is played by Ben Mendelsohn, and he is a shapeshifter, as we mentioned earlier on the list. There's a specific scene in this trailer, though, that shows Talos giving command to S.H.I.E.L.D. soldiers or agents going after Carol Danvers and Fury as they're in that Quinjet flying off in the scene. This is a pretty interesting theory. Now, has Talos infiltrated S.H.I.E.L.D.? Are the Kree just shape-shifting as S.H.I.E.L.D. agents? We don't exactly know, but it leaves a very interesting theory going around that he is in fact a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, that he has been there for a while, and maybe possible S.H.I.E.L.D. agents in the future are also Kree, or Skrulls, excuse me. We don't know, but it also leaves a very interesting theory out there that we have hopefully find answers for.
Yeah, I mean, I've even thought maybe he could be an actual character that he may have killed and just took over that person's personality.
Very true.
Very Harry Potter Grindelwald.
Yeah. Well, that also happened in...
Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, don't want to mix that up for those fans. It also happened in the show that just got canceled from Marvel.
Daredevil?
No, the one that was really bad on ABC.
Cloak and Dagger? No.
No. Oh my God. What is the name? Inhumans. They did that in the Inhumans show, and they took over and they killed someone and they kind of took over their body. Also happened in Supergirl, which is a different universe, but it happens everywhere.
At number 2, we have Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel herself, fighting the Kree. There's a scene that looks like she's pretty much fighting the Kree on her home planet in binary form. We also see her flying around at the very end of the trailer in space. Seeming what seems to be her fighting the Kree. Also, Ronan seems to be looking on into the fight
that's
from
a
his
good call.
ship.
That's a good
so
call.
he might be literally watching this take place.
And it could end up being a Kree and Skrull, team up against Captain Marvel and Earth, because Ronan is Kree, and we know that he was banned from the Kree, basically being pushed away from his people. And so this could very well be the beginning of it, but it does leave some interesting parts of this movie going forward. All right, at number 1 on our 10 things you might have missed in this trailer, the final shot of this trailer is showing Carol Danvers in Captain Marvel form with the helmet and mohawk and all, flying into space. Now, the difference with this shot is between other shots in this trailer, there are no ships, there is no fighting. She is literally just flying off. This could very well be a scene in the movie cut differently, where she's flying off in a different part of space to kind of get up on the other enemy. But it could very well be the scene where we are shown where she is leading to in present day Marvel, where she ends up, where she has been all of this time. Hopefully it answers that question.
Yeah, this could very well be the very last shot of the movie. We've seen that with the Tomb Raider remake, where the trailer literally showed the after clip. So don't be surprised if that ends up being the last trailer or the last shot of the whole entire movie.
Those are our 10 things you might have missed in this Captain Marvel trailer. If you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more of these videos, head down in the comments. Let us know what you thought of this, because we really enjoyed doing this, breaking down the trailer a little bit for you guys. If we missed something in the trailer that you wanted us to talk about, let us know, and hopefully we get a chance to do it on future videos. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, which you'll see here in just a few seconds. Apocalypsemovies.com and our YouTube channel. Can't thank you guys enough for all the support. For Brian, for myself, again, thank you for joining us, and until next time, see you later.